Imagine you were driving down the highway and suddenly your engine starts stuttering. Maybe it even stalls out completely, or you see a warning light that specifically says water in fuel. That is a sinking feeling, and if you scan it and get code P2264, you need to act fast because water is the ultimate enemy of your fuel system. This code means the computer has detected a problem with the water in fuel sensor circuit. The sensor is crucial, especially in modern diesel engines, but it is also found in some gas vehicles. Its job is to sniff out water or excessive ethanol in your fuel and warn you before that contamination hits your expensive fuel injector. Water does not compress like fuel, and it causes rust instantly. So if this sensor system fails, you are flying blind. The code implies the signal from the sensor is erratic or missing. Before you panic and buy a new computer, let's troubleshoot this logically. First, check your fuel filter. This is the most common failure point. If the filter is old or clogged, it can trigger issues. You can actually take a sample of fuel from the filter drain into a glass jar. Let it sit for a few minutes. Water is heavier than fuel, so if you see a distinct layer separate at the bottom, you've got bad fuel. You need to drain that and change the filters immediately. If the fuel looks clean, check the wiring. These sensors are often right on top of the fuel tank or near the filter housing, areas that get exposed to road debris and vibration. Look for broken wires, melted insulation, or green corrosion on the connector pin. A simple cleaning of the connector might fix it. If you have a multimeter, you're checking for a solid 5-volt reference signal from the computer and a good ground. If the wiring is solid and the fuel is clean, then the sensor itself might be dead. It's a relatively cheap part compared to a new engine, so do not let this one slide. A lot of people make the mistake of replacing the expensive ECU when it was just a bad ground or a tank of bad gas.